Interpreting a line graph. All right, so it says the graph below shows the number of orders received by a company for 5 months. So then we see this graph that's kind of going up and down here. And interpreting a graph just means, can you understand what it's showing you? So this line on the side is the number of orders, and it tells us that number of orders. And then on the bottom here, it tells us month, and we can see June, July, August, September, October. So first, we do need to understand what the two axes represent. So number of orders is going up the side, month is going along the bottom. And then the dots here show us the values. So if I go to June and I go to the dot right here, then it looks like I had 2,100 orders. If I go to July and I go up to the dot, then it looks like I had roughly 2,250 because it's right in between 2,200 and 2,300. So it just, being able to interpret it just means understanding what is it showing you. So then it says, what was the least number of orders in a month? So you literally just go down and it's showing you here. So we can't necessarily draw this line on here, but it's showing you, if I want the least number of orders, I just go to the bottom here. And I'm just saying, oh, August, that was the least number of orders, but they actually want you to type in, and I want to show you, they want you to type in the number here, not August. So we go to August and we say, oh, okay, that was between 1900 and 2000, and it's right in between, so that must be 1950. So remember these gray lines kind of in between, or the lighter gray lines, I guess, those ones are 50 marks. All right, the second question was, when did the number of orders have the greatest decreased? So we want to look at, there's two decreases, because this one's going up, this is a decrease, it's going down, and it's going up again, and it's decreasing again. When you want to see greatest decrease, what we're looking at is the line and the slope. That's one of the things that we've been learning over the last couple weeks here, is slope. So if it's a greater slope, which means that it's steeper, so the faster it drops, the greater the decrease. So if it's dropping slower, then, or it's not as big a decrease, then it's going to have a smaller slope, which means it's coming back to more of a flat line almost. So the steeper the line, the faster the decrease. So that's what we want to look for. So that's why they've highlighted this one red between July and August, because the one between September and October, although that is a decrease, it is not as steep a line. It doesn't go quite as far. Between July and August, that drops quite a bit farther. So that's why we click between July and August. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. So the graph below shows the number of visitors at a museum over 6 days. So again, let's look at the graph before we get started. So we have number of visitors on the side. And then we have day of the week on the bottom here. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then we can see that the graph is going up a little, then it starts to go down. It goes down quite a bit more, goes up pretty sharply, but then it drops back down again. All right, so what are they asking us to do? What was the least number of visitors in a day? So least number, I want to go to this bottom, is the farthest dot to the bottom I can get to for least. If it said greatest, we'd go to the top, but it says least. So we go here, and this is on Sunday, and we come over here, and this is in between 170 and 180. So the last one was 50 marks. These ones are going to be only 5s. So this is 175. When did the greatest increase in visitors occur? So this is an increase. It is slightly going up. And the only other increase I see is this one. So again, we want to look at that line. The first increase is almost flat. It's hard to tell that it's going up. It is going up, and you can tell, but it's not like a sharp line. Now, between Sunday and Monday, it's going up pretty decently. You can definitely tell that's going up. So we want to go Sunday to Monday and click check. And yay, we did it. All right, one more. Okay, this one says, the graph below shows the amounts of rainfall for 6 months. So let's look at the graph real quick. So along the side here, we have rainfall amount in millimeters. And then along the bottom, we have months. So January, February, March, April, May, June. And we can see, we can follow the graph. So it's dropping here. Then it goes up a little, drops just a little bit, and then it shoots way up. So it keeps going up pretty consistently between April to June. So that's a pretty good shoot up there as far as there apparently is a lot of rainfall wherever this is between April and June. All right. What was the greatest amount of rainfall in a month? So greatest, that tells us we want to go to the tippy top, the highest point we can find, and we want to know what that number is. So I'm going to come over here, and it's landing on the in-between mark here. So it's in between 80 and 90. So just like on the last one, it's going to be a 5 mark. So we have 80, 85, 90. So it's on the 85. All right. When did the amount of the greatest decrease? When did the amount have the greatest decrease? Sorry. So with this one, we don't have a lot of decreases on this one. There's a great big decrease here, a little increase, a little decrease, and then a great big increase. So what we want to do is look for the greatest decrease, and I kind of already gave that away. We have a great big decrease here. So again, that line is going down really fast. And the faster it goes down, basically the more we want it to be a line that's going straight up and down like this. So that means the faster it is. The more we get to a flat line, the smaller the decrease or the slower the decrease. So faster, slower. So this is definitely closer to standing up straight, and the other one's definitely more like this. So it's closer to a flat line than it is this one. So we know it's January to February. And we're all done with another one.